Well, thanks for joining us at Drummond Golf TV and welcome back to the channel. Really do appreciate you giving up your time to check out the video, and today it's a special one. We've got the new product release from the team at Tour Edge Exotics. It's the new C and E723 family. Yes, if you're that competitive golfer that wants to upgrade their clubs to that premium look and feel with great technology and performance, well, the C723 might be the one for you. If you want that same great look and feel and performance that's going to help you get some more distance and give you extreme forgiveness, well, maybe the E723 is the one for you. Let's go and have a look at the Tour Edge Exotics C and E723 family. Stick with us. Okay, let's start by having a look at the E723. Now, it's the model if you want that game improvement forgiveness, but you don't want to sacrifice look, sound, feel, and that distance and forgiveness performance. Well, maybe the E723 is the one for you to start with. At address, you can see that beautiful black and gloss finish there, and you can already start to see some of the technology poking out. It's the quad carbon technology. 1, 2, 3, 4 inserts of carbon, which has allowed the engineers to place weight in the areas of the golf club where it's needed. That weight down low and down back, and you can see here in this high MOI and then this movable weight track down here, the flight tuning system, that is all part of this high MOI performance machine. Now, the other part that I'll point out before coming back to the flight tuning system here is this ridgeback design. This titanium face is connected to the back and then back to the sole of the club through the crown and the sole by a ridgeback design. That ridgeback design helps the face maintain its ball speed, helps the face flex on off-center strikes. So you really do get the benefit of Tour Edge Exotics Diamond VFT, variable face thickness, 61 diamonds sitting in behind the face here, allowing this face to flex in the toe, flex in the heel, and give you the maximum ball speed off the center strikes and the best performance off the missed strikes. That is all working in concert with the face and this ridgeback design. That is what's helping you get this forgiveness. But then, as I mentioned before, the quad carbon technology allowing the engineers to place the weight. You can see there where that weight mass sits down low, and you can see in here this 20-gram movable weight. Now, not only does the 20-gram weight add to that high MOI, it's allowing you to tune in your flight. So if you fight the slice or you want to slow down that overdraw, well, you can maybe tune in the position of this weight to help you control your flight. And of course, you can adjust the face angle and loft by the adjustable loft sleeve here. So really, you can set this driver up to suit your flight, but with the confidence that you know that you've got the driver that gives you the great look, great sound, great feel, but the great level of forgiveness as well, being that high MOI elongated head design. It really is a great looking package. And of course, you can get custom fit into any of the shafts available in that Tour Edge Exotics profile, and there are plenty of them. That is the E723 driver. It's a great looking product. Let's have a look at the C723. Okay, here's the C723, and again, you can already see some of those features that I just mentioned, that quad carbon technology featuring in here, that ridgeback sole design and that titanium face with the diamond face VFT, all using the same principles of forgiveness and maximizing your ball speed off your missed center strikes. But it's the difference that we see down here that allows this driver to be really set up for that competitive golfer, that golfer that needs to find some wind cheating spin dynamics, that golfer that might want to play a certain shape or a variety of shapes in their game to get the best possible performance off the tee to find more fairways and hopefully find some more fairways with some further distance. And you can see here that this flight tuning system is different in the C723 opposed to the E723. And we now have two weights. We've got a 15-gram weight and a 5-gram weight. And those weights are interchangeable. So if you really want to reduce your spin up to 300 to 400 RPMs of spin reduction by moving the heavy weight to the front position and the lightweight to the back position, you are then changing that CG position even further forward and down low to give you that really spin altering performance, to give you that low penetrating driver flight if that's what you need. But of course, if you want the maximum forgiveness, you can have the heavyweight at the back and you can continue to tune in your flight dynamics by this flight tuning system. So that is the key benefit. Of course, the other benefit of this driver, it's that better players look shape. It's a little bit more compact, a little neater at address, and that's what the better player really wants to see when they're setting up to really work the ball left to right, right to left, hit a low one, hit a high one, or whatever the conditions they are faced with. The C723 is going to allow you to play that shot. Of course, you can then further tune your flight with that adjustable hosel, and again, a choice of premium shafts to get fitted into. There's a shaft there for all of the swing dynamics and all of the swing speeds. If you need a high launch or a mid launch or a low launch, there is a weight and a shaft category to help you get fitted, and that's what your teams at Drummond Golf all around the country can do. Let's have a look at the fairways, because again, high performance machines, a little bit different between both of the models. You can choose which one's going to suit you best. Okay, again, we start with the E723, and you can see one of the things that sets up immediately for me is this beautiful low profile, wider face design, low profile at address, really give me the confidence when I set this club down behind the ball on a fairway for that second shot into a long par 5, that I'm really going to feel like I can get the face onto the ball and get the best possible contact. This is a miraging steel face. That's a really strong high performance face material, and you can see again, not only does it look fantastic at address, but it's got the use of carbon to allow the engineers to place that weight down low in that high launch, high MOI position. That's a 10 gram weight tuned in down the back here into that high MOI position. So this one is designed to help you launch the ball high. And as I said before, that diamond face VFT with the forgiveness in the toe and the heel is going to allow you to find a few more fairways or not travel the ball as far off into the trouble. That is what this diamond face VFT, which has been updated in the 723 family, is going to do. It's a beautiful looking fairway at address. You can see again, as we see in most of the forgiving clubs, a little bit longer from front to back and a little bit shorter from top to bottom. Really a confidence inspiring fairway finder. It's just going to help you launch the ball high and get it down the fairway as far as you can. But then we come back to the performance machine, the C723. Again, more competitive golfer, a little bit more workability, a little bit more tunability. And tunability, we've got the adjustable hosel. So the E723 fixed hosel, C723 adjustable hosel, so we can tune in the loft and dial in that flight even further. And we can see obviously carbon on top on the crown, allow the engineers to place the weight down here where we need it. But this one is a titanium body and a carbon crown. So you get the benefit of the titanium high ball speed and diamond face VFT technology at the front here. And then you get the benefit of this adjustability down low. So the weight's a little further forward, a little lower CG, which still allows this fairway to launch high, but with the optimized spin control for that better player. And if you need to further tune the spin, you can see we've got a 15 gram weight up the front here and a weight down the back, the lightweight, which you can tune forward and back and forward to really optimize your spin. But the other thing that we've got down here that's adding to the high launch and ease of use of this club being a high performance machine is this 80 gram tungsten weight. So not only do you have the titanium, you've got this tungsten weight down here, which is what's giving you that great ball speed, that great forgiveness, and that great launch out of this more compact looking fairway at address. It's a beautiful looking club. I can't wait to hit it. Okay, let's take a look at the all-important utility clubs or hybrid clubs, whatever you call them. Let's start with the E723 hybrid. Here it is right here. I love the look at this one in my hand because it's the more forgiving club, but it looks like a high performance machine. It really does set up with minimal offset. I can see a lot of the face. It's got the face score lines on the front, so the ball frames up beautifully when this is down behind the ball. The carbon crown, we know where this is going. It allows the engineers to put that weight down low and down back to give you that high launch. And of course, we know in the fairway and the hybrid family, we've got riser sole technology. So that riser sole, that weight positioning down low, where I've pointed out before where that weight's positioned, that riser sole is really helping with that turf interaction and helping you get the best contact through giving you the best performance through the strike zone with riser sole technology in combination with the weight performance and this all-round great looking package. If you need some more support, some more distance and some more forgiveness at the top end of your bag, well, this is the one in the variety of lots that are available that you can check out. And here's the C723 hybrid there for that competitive golfer. It's almost driving iron-like look and performance in the forgiveness of a hybrid utility. You can see here, it's an iron-shaped like face, this tall toe, this strong leading edge, and this neat profile here. It really does set up very neatly and very compact behind the ball. And that is one of the key components to allowing that competitive golfer to really hit those wind cheating shots, hit it high, hit it left, hit it right, hit the shot shapes that they need to hit their numbers, and you've got the tunability. The E723 has the fixed hosel and the C723 has the adjustable hosel where you can go up or down in loft to suit your launch and flight conditions. Really fantastic. But the key point here is, yes, we've got riser sole technology, but you can see the weight position here. It's a low spin, low forward CG weight positioning here, as you can see that. So that is, again, one of those elements of flight control that the Tour Edge Exotics engineers have given us in the C723 hybrid. Fantastic looking hybrid. Okay, the 723 family updates from the 722. In the 722 family, there were 2 irons. Well, now you can see here I've got 1, 2, 3. There are 3 irons in the 723 family. Let's quickly take you through those. Okay, let's start with the E723 here. This is a forgiveness machine in a great looking package. You can see this brushed satin finish on the face, across the face line, and that little more polished look at the back, so it really does look fantastic. You can see here this nice wide sole here, so that's going to give you the forgiveness that you need through a variety of strikes in a variety of turf conditions. If you turn it over here, you can see a little bit more offset in this club. That's going to help you with your effectiveness of strike, and you can see a little thicker top line. That thick top line is allowing the engineers to place the weight where it needs to be. We've got a 360 undercut face technology in here, so the engineers have got the weight away from the face and down low, again to help with that face, give you the best possible performance on all the strikes across the face. But when we get the weight down low and in the back on the iron, same as the drivers, we get that high launch and that forgiveness through the strike. And we've also got extreme perimeter weighting here. So this extreme perimeter weighting through the toe has the effect of expanding the sweet spot, and again, helping you get the best out of the variety of strikes that E model series golfer is going to need. We're not going to get every shot dead out of the center, but when we do get it out of the toe or the heel, well, with all of that technology, the toe, the cup face, and the last part, the VibraCore technology, which is going to make it feel and sound wonderful. VibraCore technology, that TPU insert that sits in behind the face there, is going to make it feel almost like a forged club performance. That is what this is doing. We've got all this great technology here, and this machine goes like an absolute mile. I've hit this club and it's almost like a full club longer for me, but it maintains its flight and flight window profile that you want to see from the 7-iron. It's a really exciting club to get in the bag if that forgiveness is what you're requiring in your game. But if you're the competitive golfer and you're starting to look to be able to play a few more shots, a few more draws, fades, high, low, cheating the wind, hitting it high downwind, or whatever the conditions you face, well, the C723 iron might be the one for you to check out. Now, immediately we can see a shorter blade length, so it's a little more compact, of course, a little less offset, and that's one of the things that's going to allow you to work the ball a little better and get that best out of your shot performance. We see that thinner top line, but the key component here is it's a hollow cavity design, which this cavity, which you can see is closed up by that little screw there, inside there is the VibraCore technology sitting in behind the L cup face. L cup face, again, allowing this face to flex, allowing you to get the best performance out of your variety of ball strikes. The center strikes are great, the toe strikes are going to be optimized, as are the heel strikes. It's going to allow this sweet spot to work in an expanded manner, but also this miraging steel face is going to give you extreme ball speed. This is a great distance-oriented club in that better players look and feel. Now, I mentioned there were 3 models in the family. Look at this one. If you want to continue on your journey and become that more elite level golfer, if you're looking for forgiveness but you still want a forged blade-like club with some forgiveness form about it, well, the Pro 723 might be the model for you. It's an all-new model there, and you can see it already looks magnificent at the back here. You can see this fine detailed milling which has been employed in the back, this cavity here. It's a muscle cavity design. You can see the muscle down here in the cavity here, and you can see the beautiful face. Now, what I love here, very thin top line, as you'd expect from that blade-like club, minimal to no offset, and it just looks fantastic. The blade length is important. It's a little bit longer, so it's a little bit more generous in the blade proportion. We're seeing that in a number of blades in the market. The wee small blades do exist, and they're going to suit a very small percentage of the market, but for that emerging competitive golfer that still demands a bit of forgiveness, well, that extra blade length is going to help with the variety of strikes. Of course, this is going to come super out of the middle, and the reason why it's going to be super out of the middle, because you've got the strike wake pad at the back here. You can see there that extra bit of mass right behind the contact point. Well, that's helping you get the best performance out of your center strikes. But even further, with the forgiveness and the feel, it's already forged, so it's going to give you that great forged feel performance. But the engineers have included VibraCore technology in this club too. So by now we know what VibraCore does. It's giving us that great feel, sound, acoustic performance that we demand from all our golf clubs. Well, they put VibraCore in here to really give you that best possible feel performance. This is a soft feeling blade. Not only does it give you that great feel, but the cavity that the VibraCore material sits within, in effect, works like a cavity and gives you some additional peripheral weighting benefit. So it's expanding that sweet spot and giving you some perimeter weighting with the cavity down here in this part of the club. So again, it's a fantastic looking club with, again, shafts that you can get custom fitted for. This one's got the dynamic gold 105 in it. There are a range of shafts that you can choose. I'll show you those. But all in all, that is the C723, E723 family with the Pro 723 iron. I've hit them all, and I can guarantee you, they perform very, very well. You need to check it out. Take your old clubs in, check them out in the simulator, in the fitting bay, in the studios, at your Drummond Golf Stores all around the country. Get some measurements, and I'm pretty confident that you're going to see some performance increases when you test out the C or E723 family against your old clubs. It's been an absolute pleasure to host you on this video with this important new announcement with the C and E723 family. It's exciting stuff for us here at Drummond Golf. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on Drummond Golf TV. Until then, play well.